In today's video, I'll be opening up all 100 plus rewards in the Subway Surfers event. After that, I'll talk about my opinion on the new Subway Surfers event, as well as the new Early Access rework and Mega Pig rework. So stay tuned if you want to watch those. And in a later video, I'll be opening up all of the rewards in the Trick or Treat event, so stay tuned if you want to watch that. But with the intro done, let's collect some rewards. So as we can see here, we've got over 118 rewards to collect. As for what I would want from this, I think I would just like to get some skins. Yeah, that's it. So let's get started. Now I only got a bit over 540 reals, so I can't claim every reward, but 100 plus rewards is still 100 plus rewards. But anyways, I'm gonna time-lapse this video, so this video won't be as long as my last video. And I'll notify you if I got anything interesting, which I already got. So we got some sneakers, gems, XP doublers, and a pin. You know, not bad. Okay, another box, let's see what we get. Okay, a pogo pool. I don't know if that's good, but as we can see here, we got 7 rewards, so let's see what we get. Okay, a Janet skin. I don't really play her. Okay, so a pin and a player icon. You know, I think this is an epic skin. You know what? Not bad for a second box. Wow, I didn't expect to see one so soon. And... okay, hoverboard. I actually like playing that. And just something and a player icon. Great. You know what, I think I'm just gonna stop showing boxes until I get something good. Okay, a Mythic Star Drop. I don't really understand why people get excited for Mythic Star Drops, but I guess I better follow the trend. Okay. Okay, a Legendary Star Drop, something actually exciting. I'm hoping for a Hypercharge and not a super rare skin. But let's see what we're gonna get from it. Okay, as I'm Hypercharge, I heard it was pretty good. Okay, 7 rewards. Let's see what skin I get. Okay, a Byron skin. And it seems like he's a mythic skin because we've got 3 items remaining. I don't remember any mythic skin having 2 player icons. Ooh, maybe we can get a legendary star drop. Great. Can I feel disappointed? Nice, we got the Jake Ollie skin. Hopefully we can get the Hypercharge Poké skin despite there's only 40 rewards left. 7 items remaining. Maybe I can get one of the chromas for the Poké Hypercharge skin. Please, 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 please. A Brock skin. Oh yeah, you can also get other skins from these boxes. I forgot. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna get any more Subway Supers here on out. Last box. Hopefully I can get the Hypercharge Poké skin. Ah, great. 5 rewards. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's hope I get at least an epic or mythic star drop. Okay, great. And that's it. Everything collected. Let's see how far this train track goes. Okay, but let's see how long this is. Okay. Okay, longer than I thought. I mean, to be fair, there's 100 rewards. Wait, what? Why are they shining? Is that a glitch or something? Haven't I claimed everything? Oh, okay, yeah, it is just a glitch. Okay, so every Subway Super maxed out. I can't really play with them because it's pretty late and there's only 10 hours left of the event. And finally, we've unlocked all the skins, except for M's because I'm not pay to win. Except for the Poké Hypercharge. You know what, screw it, let's buy another box. This will be my last one. I promise I'm not a gambling addict. Okay, last chance to get that hypercharged Boku skin. Let's do it. And... okay, this game stinks. Well, I guess it's time to put some gameplay in the background and yap about the new Subway Surfers event. So let's go. There are 4 main components to this event. The rail system, the event calendar, the event boxes, and Subway Supers. Now I'm not going to talk about Subway Supers because I didn't really get to play a lot with them, as shown in the amount of Subway Supers I unlocked in the clip. But I am going to say it's really cool that Supercell is trying something new with the event abilities, because they previously just felt like more crazy star powers. Although I really hope Subway Supers don't turn into a permanent ability, as they are just secondary supers. But anyways, let's talk about the rails first. You could get rails from daily wins, events, and quests. I think this is the perfect way to balance things out, as previously it felt like you had to do something that you didn't really want just for some event currency. But all you had to do here was just play the game and maybe an extra side activity here and there. I think they have perfected the event currency, and the same can be said for the rewards, because your next reward was never too far away. This meant there would never be a day where if you did everything you wouldn't get anything, which has been a bit of a problem with the other events. And it's quite nice that you can see what rewards you can get ahead, as you can anticipate what you'll get next. So overall, progressing in this event will get a 10 out of 10. I can't really think of any other way to make this better other than just making something completely new. But unfortunately, I can't say the same thing with the boom boxes. Now, I haven't really heard anyone say this, but these boxes are just reskinned mega boxes. Now, there are some differences, like you can't get anything under 5 items and you will now get Subway Supers. But all in all, everything is just practically the same. I didn't really like the mega boxes because they weren't mega boxes. But here it's a reskin, so I can't really get too mad. But it doesn't excuse that they've got pretty mediocre rewards. And it doesn't help that they're more expensive than the event mega boxes. I understand you get Subway Supers from them, but is it really worth it spending 10 extra gems on a temporary ability that will go away the same month? Wait a second, that's just like paid live service games. But anyways, these boxes are just pretty mediocre. And finally, the event calendar. I do think the idea of an event calendar is great because it spices things up week by week, so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. But just because the idea is good, that doesn't mean the execution will also be good. But let's rate every week. First up, New York. It was just Subway Run. You wouldn't even get any rails from Subway Run. You could only get a rails from a quest. There was only ever one. In Subway Run, it's fine. I just feel like Supercell were pandering to the people who really like to make race courses in Mapmaker. But a race course in Brawl Stars would always be flawed because different brawlers have different speeds. So Supercell tried to make it unique and didn't solve anything. Yeah, this first week's content was pretty boring. But I can understand why the first week is pretty dry, because the event just came out and you obviously want to put all the attention on that. And the next week we will get a new club event. I mean Mega Train. The club event had some okay rewards but a pretty cool Leon skin. Overall, nothing really too crazy, but it can only add more. Next up, we got the Mina Early Access event. Kinda weird how they're labeling this as a key part of the Subway Surfers event, because this Early Access event wouldn't have given you any rails. I will talk about these Early Access events later in the video, but overall, this just feels a bit out of place in the Subway Surfers event. And finally, we got daily contests. I do like that these are daily and not weekly, but it does definitely feel disappointing if you got a pretty bad day. Overall, this event calendar, it's fine. I do think the last event calendar was way better than this, but I can't deny this event calendar definitely kept things interesting. Overall, Subway Surfers event, 8 out of 10. Overall, the rail progression is the only thing that's carrying this event, and everything else is just good to okay. But anyways, let's now go to the new early access boxes. It's kinda crazy how Supercell is listening to the community in such a big way. For 2 years, Supercell has been releasing early access offers for brawlers, and it was undeniably really profitable for them. So listening to the community in such a big way is really awesome. Although for some reason they don't listen to themselves.
With the coming update we will remove boxes. Yes, all boxes from the game. No more probabilities, no more random rewards, and no more playing the guessing game when you unlock brawlers.
Anyways, it's really cool they're putting in so much effort to replace this, as creating an event is obviously more time consuming than just creating an offer. So whatever this new event is will by default already be leaked better than this early access offer. And honestly, these early access events are pretty good. I do quite like how you aren't just working towards a brawler, you're also working towards unlocking boxes. And these boxes can provide resources, cosmetics, or even the brawler. Another thing I quite like is that you're guaranteed the brawler after you've opened up a certain amount of boxes. This means that pay to win players can still pay to win to get the brawler early. It's also quite nice how we can try out the Brawler maxed out, as it allows you to choose if you want the Brawler or not. And finally, it's really nice how you only need to get 2 wins to get 1 box. Considering how much stuff you can get from these boxes, 2 wins isn't a lot. So overall, a lot of positives, but there are of course some negatives. This is my only real pain point, and I know you've heard this a billion times, but the amount of wins you need to guarantee the Brawler is too much. I do think it's quite nice that they're guaranteeing the Brawler for us, but I think maybe only needing 10 or 12 boxes would be better. But overall, these early access events are really good, and I can't wait to see what will come out of these events, which I don't think anyone said for the early access offers. And finally, we've got the last thing I want to talk about, the Mega Pig rework. Pretty much instead of getting 15 tickets every Mega Pig, you get 6 tickets every Mega Pig. And you now only need 15 wins to clear a stage, rather than needing 40. The rewards seem to be the same as the old Mega Pig. You still need to complete 5 stages to get a full Mega Pig, but the amount of days you have until the event ends went from 5 to 3 days. Overall, this feels more like a rebalance rather than a rework, because all they really did was just rebalance the tickets and wins. Overall, I don't really have a problem with these changes, because instead of having to play 15 games to use up all your tickets, you now only have to play 6 games to use up all your tickets. Which to me sounds pretty good because we're still getting the same amount of rewards. So overall, combining all of these elements together, this update will get an 8 out of 10. Overall, there are a few things here that I don't really like the boom boxes and meter requirements, but everything else is quite good. I'm just hoping that they don't turn Subway Supers into their very own ability. And with that, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Talker, CR, and BS.